Hey guys, I'm Sterling.
I'm Ryan.
And we are here with the new Tannus MTB Armour. This last week we had the opportunity to take it down to Moab, Utah to put it through its first test. We were able to test it against tubes, tubeless, and other inserts on the market. And overall our feedback so far has been way better than we expected.
Before we introduce you to Tannus Armour, if you're interested in increasing the overall speed, comfort of your ride, lowering your PSI, improving your traction, increasing your protection against rim strikes, rock dings, and tearing sidewalls and tires and tubes, you'll want to give Tannus another look.
Alright, so what is the new Tannus Armour? So this is one right here. The way it works is it has a big old foam layer made of a similar material to the bottom of your running shoe, and then there's this cavity right here. This cavity is to be filled with, a tube. So first what you're going to do is just push the armor down into the bed of your rim. Take your tube, I like to give her a little bit of air, like a normal tube installation. Okay, so next, got that all in there. Let's start over here, like a normal tire installation. Cool thing is with this setup, you can actually run a lighter weight tube because the armor is doing all the work for you. So you can run a lighter weight tube and also a narrower tube, that way to cut down on some of your weight. That's all it is. There you go.
To get a true understanding of the capabilities of Tannus Armour, we did a direct side-by-side comparison between Tannus Armour versus Tubeless with Cushcore.
Alright, so let's talk tire pressures for a second. So typically, you want to run as low of a tire pressure as you possibly can. Low would be like 15 to 20 PSI, right? With those kind of tire pressures, you're going to get really good grip. The problem is that that's when you start to squish your tire. You're going to come into a turn and you're going to feel your tire fold on you while you're riding. Those are some of the problems of running a low PSI.
When running Cushcore this year on my race runs, I would run 26 in the front and 28 PSI in the rear.
Look closely, Rye's able to pick much better lines because he's getting better traction. If you look, he starts pulling away.
In downhill racing, seconds are everything. I've had races come down to half a second before, and if I can gain a second wherever I can find it, I'll take it. From a racer perspective, when I was in my tugs or looking for my lines, I was actually able to hold my lines with a lot more confidence, knowing that traction was there, and hit those corners with that traction and come out of those corners with a lot more speed than I previously had before.
For me, I was able to get out of lines a lot more confidently because of the armor, because it had more traction. But on top of that, it had the same rolling speed as a normal tubeless setup, so I was able to carry speed out of those lines a lot quicker. We issued 4 runs on Tannus and 4 runs on tubeless. On average, we decreased our time by 8 seconds each.
When Tannus first approached me about testing this new product on the market and going back to tubes, nothing seemed right about it. I was skeptical, as the next person is, I'm sure many of you are. But after the results and after actually being able to ride on them, see the improvements and push myself and my bike to the boundary while using Tannus Armour, I'm actually really sold on this product. I'm really excited for it.